Hello and welcome to another episode of the Veterans Corner. My name is Chuck Woodin. I'll be your host as always. Joined by my co-host is Kat Zigwolf. Kat, great to have you back.
Glad to be here.
We have a guest. Actually, if you watched the last episode, you saw Nick. Nick.
Yeah, that's great.
Alevras.
No, I spelt it out for you.
It's
Alevras.
Alevras. But
Alevras.
It's
Alevras.
okay. It's okay.
Well, you know what? I said I was going to turn over a new leaf, and that leaf.
You did for one episode,
that leaf went south. But I'm trying. I'm trying with names.
That's all that matters.
You're trying,
it's
yes.
almost we can do bloopers on a comedy show of all the unfortunately, and it's not disrespectful.
I think that would
I'm
be
just bad with names. Nick, it's great to have you here. Normally we have groups, individuals, organizations on to highlight what they do. This is a special program here. We've known Nico for a long time, and I got to tell you, it would take us a whole show to list all the things he's involved with. He does so much for the veteran community, and it's an honor to have him here, and it's going to be even a great honor once the show is over, and you're going to say, wow, that was a great show. So with that being said, tell us a little bit about your military background.
Sure.
It's a little bit unique.
Yeah.
First of all, I just want to say I'm grateful to both of you for having me on the show. I've been wanting to come on for a long time, but it's been XYZ factors.
Yeah.
But thank you. Thank
New
you for
knee.
having me. New knee.
Yeah.
A lot of variables, but I'm happy to be here. So thank you guys.
It's an honor to have you here.
Military service. I was in the Greek army. I was mechanized infantry. It sounds more elaborate than what it is. I never really got to ride on tanks. I was the poor guy running next to tanks, carrying guns and supplies and whatnot. And, like if you ever seen like Fury, the movie. I'm the poor guy that's always on the outskirts getting dirty and not getting any recognition. But it was an amazing experience.
Now, at one point you had said that because you were supporting the Allies, you helped the ships at port?
I was actually on a frontline infantry unit at the time of the Gulf War.
Yep.
We were catching high-valued officers coming through Iraq, paying the Turkish fishermen for safe passage across the sea.
Oh, wow.
And we would catch them for political asylum and then turn them into authorities so they can process them. And with that, it was always high-valued documents that they carried from the Iraqi army. So that was turned over to authorities in the port and on to NATO.
Yeah.
So
our country thanks you for your service, even though they wouldn't let you serve in our army because your eye was a little wonky.
Yeah, so that was one of my biggest regrets. If I could do something over in life, I wish I didn't have an eye disability.
Yeah.
I did want to serve proudly in the United States Army. I actually wanted to become a paratrooper. But, things happen.
Yep.
And
You're here today.
I'm here today.
You served.
I had an opportunity to serve and come back and talk about it. And it was the best school on the planet.
Yeah.
It's done me a lot of good throughout life.
Well, on behalf of our viewers, on behalf of the Veterans Corner crew,
thank you.
Kat and myself, we want to thank you for your service.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. And
and,
thank you to both of you.
And everything that you continue to do. We could probably do an 8-segment series on everything you do for veterans, and that's we certainly want to give you recognition for that you deserve, because you every time I'm looking on Facebook, you are somewhere. You just had your knee replaced.
Yes, sir.
And I think your wife is. I'm surprised she just didn't handcuff you to a chair or something.
I'm sure she tried. She's a saint. She's put up a lot with me, and I'm grateful to have her. She's my biggest fan. It's really about it's teamwork, right? So there's no I in team. It takes all of us to get the job done. To get recognition, I really deeply appreciate it, and it's close to my heart, but I couldn't do it without everybody else.
Yeah.
So
it's a community, and it's like stone soup. It's what everybody puts in that makes it
We're
good.
building a tribe, and everyone is welcome.
Yeah.
And now you're a member of Veterans Equine Therapeutic Services, VETS. We had Thor on here as a guest a couple episodes ago. And tell us a little bit about that.
So I'm on the board of directors for Veteran Equine Therapeutic Services. My job is veteran outreach. You know, I love talking to people. So if I see that you're a vet or something on your car, I'll come up and talk to you.
Yeah.
And you know, the best way for me is proof is in the pudding. So I put in the hard work. I try to get you down to the farm. Bring your family, bring your kids. You know, it's a good icebreaker. See what we do. See what the farm is all about. Working with horses and equine has changed my life. A few short years ago, Craig McAllister and Thor Torgerson from Vets. I was going through a really bad time in my life. I was pretty in the black, like a lot of vets. And I went down to the farm. I spent some time, did some meditation. They showed me around. It changed my outlook on life. And being around the horses has been monumental.
Horses have a tremendous effect.
Yes.
Positive effect.
Yes.
On those that suffer from PTSD, those that are just looking for themselves. We've had a number of equine shows over the years, from Healing Hoofbeats.
Yeah, it's a great organization.
There was another group sponsored by Middlesex Hospital out of Middletown. They have a barn down on the south end of Middletown.
Excellent.
That was one of our first ones. And I tell you, it actually got me to go out there and visit some of these and learn about horses. I mean, first time I was next to this 1,200, 1,500 pound animal,
They're
like,
massive.
whoa. Somebody handed me the lead. I was like, what do you want me to do with this?
And they're looking into you.
Yeah.
Looks to
Yeah.
you to
And,
be
you
in
know,
charge.
I
And you're
mean,
like,
yeah.
Show me the way. I'm like,
And then when they start to get used to you, they start doing this and knocking you back 10 feet. It's fun. It's a great interaction.
yep.
and they have tremendous personality, and it'll bring out the best in you because you have to be kind of quiet around that, and that forces you to kind of ditch a lot of your anxiety and just be present. And veterans have a real hard time with that because it's hardwired in to be hyper vigilant and all this. But if you're like that, then the horse is like, why? Should we be scared? Are there mountain lions? And you're like, take a deep breath, and the horse is like, oh, okay, we'll just chill here with you. That'd be great.
A lot of people don't realize, too, that they're prey animals.
Yes, yes. Very large prey animals.
Very large prey
But they're
animals.
always looking out for the...
I've learned a lot in a very short time. I'm continuously learning, and I would like to learn more. I have a lot of friends in the horse world, and they've taken me under their wing. I have to say that I absolutely love being around horses.
Yeah.
It is an incredible feeling.
You know, I was just saying this the other day. I've got a friend that we've known each other. I worked with her husband back in the day, working for the state, and she has a horse. And I haven't been up there in over a year now, but I used to love going up there, just mucking the stalls.
Good for you.
Just mucking the
Yeah,
stalls.
I agree with you.
If anybody doesn't know what that is, we won't get into it on this show, but look it up. But it was just something. It was relaxing.
Getting back
Believe it or
to
not.
doing chores.
Yep.
Yeah. And for those that do look it up and go back to me saying it was relaxing, you got to do it. It is relaxing.
I agree with you 100%.
Got to throw a little humor in. I mean, who likes mucking a stall?
Not too many people, but apparently we do.
Yeah. I grew up on with horses, so yeah, you kind of, that's your zen time. You're just kind of going through motions, and it doesn't stink. It's not like cows. Oh my God. But yeah, so it's people who have horses are like, oh yeah, the barn. I love the smell. You wouldn't think so, but it's a thing.
It's relaxing.
Yeah.
It is therapeutic.
Now, do you have some upcoming events? So tell us a little bit about those.
Yes, we do. Actually, on Monday, March 25th, we have a memorial steak night fundraiser for our friend and one of the co-founders, Craig McAllister, unfortunately he passed away last year. So we wanted to do a steak night. His horse Percy was retired, and we wanted to raise some funds to help with medical bills and whatnot. So that's on March 25th, which is Monday, from 6 to 8 at the Bird's Eye Cafe.
2024, in case you're watching
Yes,
this
you're right. Thank
next
you so
year.
much. And we talked about that too.
Don't want
So,
you showing up at next year.
Yeah, it's at the
Although
Bird's Eye Cafe.
you said you're talking
London.
about making it an annual.
Right, so it'll be every year as a tribute to our friend Craig McAllister, and this program exists because of him.
Nice.
So,
And horses aren't cheap, so come
No.
in. It's
but Percy deserves it.
good on you.
Now, you've got a property. Is it the horse property that's being sold?
So we run our program on Saturdays at the Lighthouse, which is located in North Stonington, Connecticut. That's where the facility is. It's Lighthouse does horse therapy and other things on the property for special needs,
Yeah.
which we also do, but because of XYZ happened, they sold the property. So as of June 2024, we need to find a new home. We will keep running the program every Saturday because that is a priority for us. And we will have some temporary homes until we find that forever home that we need. So we can do the equine therapy program, archery, some bushcraft, etc., and run the program more than one day a week.
So and you're looking for east of the river.
Yes.
And you're looking for some acreage
Right,
shelter.
we prefer to stay in New London County, possibly Wyndham County. That's more our realm on that side. So,
Are you working with a realtor right now? Or?
no, I believe Thor Torgerson has a couple of contacts that will let us use the property until we find a suitable home for our program. So, yeah.
Now, and if people know of a place that might be a good candidate for it, how can they reach out?
They can go to vetsct.org, VETSCT.org, and all the information is on there. You can easily email one of us or our co-founder, Thor Torgerson. It's really easy.
Thor's been on the show.
Yes, he has, and did a great job. Thank you for having him on here. It means a lot.
And then
That wasn't too long ago.
yeah, a couple months ago. And then you're also on Facebook. That's
Correct.
the whole word.
So you can go, it's Veterans Equine Therapeutic Services. It has this horse on it in red, white, and blue. So it's on the back of my sweatshirt, but it's kind of hard. But we're really easy to get a hold of, and we're here to help the veteran and their families. So it's important, the program we do. It's great success rate, and we have testimonials from veterans that have said that this program has changed my life. It could have gone so differently, and we're grateful for that.
There's so many programs out there for veterans that not too many veterans know about. Just like the last guest that we had from Float 41. Tremendous reviews, and there's a lot. Most veterans don't know about it. Definitely encourage going back to our past shows on YouTube. The Veterans Corner CT, actually the Veterans Corner at Nutmeg TV. If you look at that on YouTube, you can look at a lot of our past shows.
We have 290 episodes.
This is 291.
Yeah.
Actually, no, 292.
Oh, right. Yes, we just
Episode 292.
did number one.
We're 8 away from 300.
Yeah.
Equine therapy is, and that reminds me, we should have Renee back on soon.
Yeah.
It works. Yes. So I saw it just being around those majestic animals just a few times that I've been around. What do we got? We got next with the ruck. The
Oh,
ruck, you know,
yes.
this is something that we see on Facebook all the time. You're always out there walking. No wonder why you needed a new knee.
Yeah, I know. And he carries a big, fully
So
loaded
yes, I
ruck.
do a lot of veteran rucks. I look forward to September for the Irreverent Warriors Silkies hike, which happens in Norwich, Connecticut.
Yeah.
Katrina
Yes. Yep.
participates also. It is a veteran-only hike. I absolutely love that. It's done me a lot of good. The camaraderie that comes
Oh,
along
yeah.
with it is epic.
Can you give the viewers a little definition of ruck?
Ruck is a military backpack, usually with weight inside. Pretty much that's the logistics. My ruck is a lot of it has pictures or shirts of fallen brothers or sisters to suicide. So I bring a piece of them with me.
Yeah.
I think it's important. Patches, other tags of hikes that I've been on. Important insignias that I had a fallen friend. He was a Marine, Force Recon. He passed away, Dan Newell, and his parents gave me his gold wings, paratrooper wings.
Oh, wow.
Front and center on my ruck. So it's my way of honoring these men and women that have given a lot to this country and each other. It's my way of showing the respect to them. So rain or shine, get out there and get it done.
It's usually what, about 10 miles? It varies.
Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 10. I've done as much as 11.
Yeah.
Well, when it first started, they were trying to make it 22K because the whole idea was to raise awareness for veteran suicide. And there's 22 a day it's the commonly accepted number, although that's just the reported number. I'm sure it's much higher. And so we said, all right, it's military and veterans only, and we're going to get out there. And we basically do a street takeover. The police block traffic for us. The local pubs host us, and they really make a nice gig of it. And no leg of the journey is more than 2 miles. So even us old farts can get out there and get it done.
Broken.
Yeah, us busted can of biscuits can still make it from stop to stop.
I might be able to do that.
Well, and they even had, this time,
push you.
they added porta-johns on a wagon, so we were able to, we didn't have to duck into people's yards and hide behind bushes and things.
There is another aspect of a ruck up. So as Veteran Equine Therapeutic Services, we host an annual ruck up event. It's not actually rucking, but we nominate 25, usually to about 25 veterans.
Yep.
It is, imagine an adult veteran day camp. It's a 2-day event. It is free, completely free, food to swag to everything in between. It's free to the vets. To show that we're thankful for what they've done. And this year's one of the participants is my friend Katrina.
He nominated me, thank you.
I thought
and
it was
I'm
important.
happily accepted.
So Condor Backpacks gives us new rucks.
Yeah.
You get your name on it. Every content in that ruck is yours to keep. It is catered by different restaurants. Food is, you learn. So Saturdays will be at the farm. Half the day we'll be working with the horses with the equine. The other half will be doing bushcraft, outdoor skills, maybe a little medical, learning how to make campfires, bivouac, etc. On Sunday will be archery. And the other aspect too, we are partnered up with Kurt Herzberg. He runs Vantage Point in Salem. He's also the Connecticut liaison for HAVA, honoring American veterans of
We had him as a guest a few months ago as
Kurt's
well.
a magnificent person.
Yeah.
So as HAVA, on the second day, archery, and then it's long distance 22 rifle shoots. So they provide all the guns, all the ammo. At the end of it, 2 participants, maybe 3, will win a new rifle, 22, to take home with them.
Wow.
So there's a lot of skill building. There's a lot of fun, camaraderie. You know, come as strangers, leave as friends. It's a
Camaraderie. That's key.
Yeah, and it's important because you find your tribe again. You are a part of a team again. There's a lot of attributes, and I love going around taking pictures of people, and you can see those smiles at the end of the day, and they build these friendships with people. It's amazing.
Where they reported that day, and those smiles weren't there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that
It
happens.
just sounds like a big adventure camp for grown-ups, and I'm psyched.
And
I can't wait.
It's amazing. I'm happy to be part of it. And this year it's April 27th and 28th, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm really happy that Katrina decided to
Oh, yeah.
attend. I promise you, at the end of this, will be an eye opener.
You mentioned a lot of, I mean, one thing that I've been researching and looking a lot on Facebook and Instagram is bushcraft.
Yeah.
You know, me being somebody that loves camping and the outdoors.
I would love to have you out there.
Yeah, it's. I look forward to just before sleep time, just looking at the phone, and a lot of the stuff I have on Instagram is all bushcraft.
Me too. I love it.
Facebook, I got like 3 or 4 pages that I look at. It's interesting.
The sense of a ruck up your backpack. All right. So you have a backpack, right? A ruck, and a lot of it is like stuff that you don't need, negative stuff. The mentality is throw all that stuff up, fill it with things that you need in life.
Positive stuff.
Right. Positive people. Put all that back into your ruck so you can start doing something better for yourself.
Yeah.
Start going outside the box. Get off the couch. Go for a little hike. Go for a little ruck.
Yeah.
Do something. Incorporate some other friends or veterans like-minded and do something together. It's huge. It's an eye-opener.
I was at one point thinking about forming a little group, out this way, just hikes, short hikes in the woods. Just take off and
I
go in
would
the
come
woods.
out and hike with you any day.
It just when I'm always in the woods taking pictures.
Yeah, you're fantastic. Those
I
beautiful pictures.
I just bought another backpack, an Everstock. You had mentioned Condor. Those are fantastic backs.
Yeah.
Now you're the mortar between all the bricks. You're the
Yes.
one that everybody knows. You're in everybody's operation. You don't have your own operation. Well, you have the Greek Freak beer.
Yeah.
You're the Epicure.
I do. I have a beer named after me from Epicure Brewing in Norwich, Connecticut called the Greek Freak Czech Style Pilsner. I'm truly honored to be on a can of beer.
Yeah.
They've done very well. They have actually made it year round now. And
Excellent.
Rob and Jobina Miller are huge veteran supporters.
And you do occasional fundraisers for veteran causes.
I do, and we try to spread the love throughout the veteran community, help everybody. At the start of the day, you always start with 0, right? So, but at the end of the day, you get 200.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You give $200 to somebody that could really use it. It's a win-win situation.
And shout out to Epicure. They are in Norwich. They host the Irreverent Warriors, the Greek Freak,
Also, is it co-owner or owner?
Or
2 brothers.
2 brothers.
yes. So my
He's
brother
one of the
and
2
I,
brothers.
and my family, we own 2 Brothers Pizza in Salem, Connecticut.
Yeah.
And you have a military discount day.
We always have a military discount day. It's happy to do so. My walls are filled with patches
Everywhere.
from everywhere, all kinds of veterans and little momentums that truly define who we are. We care about our community. We definitely care about the veteran community and their families. So,
And you got about a minute left. What other organizations you want to throw a shout out to?
Guardians of the Purple Heart.
Yep.
I absolutely love them. They're amazing. They do a lot for our Purple Heart recipients. Kill Foot Clothing Company. And the
Brent
list
Walker,
goes on. Irreverent Warriors.
We pretty much had most of them on.
Yeah.
Great. And Ryan Landry.
Yes.
From
We had him on there.
Warrior.
The dogs. Yep.
Everlasting veteran. He's magnificent.
Yeah, we've had him on just recently.
Awesome.
You brought the dogs.
New podcast.
He's an Army veteran. He's amazing.
Yeah, he's got his podcast on now, so folks can hear.
That's
listen in
one
on
thing that this show has done over the years, and like I said, episode 292, we've brought a lot of organizations a little bit closer.
And what I'm finding more and more is that as we're doing this, people are connecting. Oh, that's our short-term notice. Is that everybody's starting to reach into each other's organizations and spread it and support it and really help people keep their feet under them and get going and get the word out. So I love that.
If you're ever out in the Salem area and you're hungry,
Two Brothers
Two
has
Brothers
great food.
Pizza right there by the, actually it's
The
not
roundabout.
It's not a Four
roundabout
Corners
now.
anymore, right?
Yeah,
It's a
no,
roundabout?
yeah.
Roundabout.
Salem
It's,
roundabout.
Yeah. Nick, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
You know,
Appreciate you.
been talking about coming on the show for a long time.
Yes, we have, and I'm honored to be here.
Katrina,
Now the audience finally gets to put a face to the
Yay.
name. So this guy.
So, love to have you back again in the future. Give us an update of everything that you're doing.
Yes, sir.
Which, this was a condensed version. I mean,
yeah.
we could have been talking for a while.
Yes.
But I hope you had a great time.
Yes, sir, I did.
Till the next time.
Thanks, brother. God bless.
With that being said, I want to say thank you to the viewers and see you next time on the Veterans Corner. Good night.
Nick Augustino right here at the East Side Restaurant. We always have the complete full dinner menu. Knockwurst, bratwurst, sauerbraten, potato pancakes, red cabbage, rice pudding, cream pies, all the desserts that Germany had to offer. I always do something different. Yes, I do. I brought seafood to the beer garden at the East Side Restaurant. East Side Restaurant, your German destination restaurant in Connecticut. Tiki-taka, hoy, hoy, hoy!
I'm your host, Kurt Barwis. Today, I have a very special guest, Dr. Andrew Lim.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Veterans Corner. My name's Chuck Woodin.
Decision for ourselves for this week if we want to be made well.
Hi, welcome to the crack of dawn. It's Dawn Lombardi. I'm starting the painting. It's going to be the clips with some water. Love it.
He took me on the sets of Lost in Space, Batman.
Everybody has a story. What's yours? Until next time.